Welcome to a club for people who love good movies. Use the links in the description to navigate the list of films quickly.
Ghost in the Shell. In the near future, Major is the first of her kind, a human saved from a terrible crash, who is cyber-enhanced to be a perfect soldier devoted to stopping the world's most dangerous criminals. Hardcore Genry. Genry is resurrected from death, with no memory, and he must save his wife from a telekinetic warlord with a plan to bioengineer soldiers. Dunkirk. Evacuation of Allied soldiers from Belgium, the British Empire, Canada and France, who were cut off and surrounded by the German army from the beaches and harbor of Dunkirk, France. Origin. A group of strangers find themselves stranded on a spacecraft, bound for a distant planet, but soon realize that one of their fellow passengers is not who they claim to be.
Upgrade. Set in the near future, technology controls nearly all aspects of life, but when Gray, a self-identified technophobe, has his world turned upside down, his only hope for revenge is an experimental computer chip implant called STEM.
The Martian. When astronauts blast off from the planet Mars, they leave behind Mark Watney, presumed dead after a first storm. With only a manageable amount of supplies, the stranded visitor must utilize his wits and spirit to find a way to survive on the hostile planet.
Avatar. On the lush island world of Pandorum live the Na'vi, beings who appear primitive but are highly involved. Because their planet's environment is poisonous, human Na'vi hybrids called avatars must link to human minds to allow for free movement on Pandora. Jake Sully, Sam Worthington, a paralyzed former Marine, becomes a mobile again through one such avatar and falls in love with a Na'vi woman, Zoe Saldana. As a bond with her groans, he is drawn into a battle for the survival of her world. Durham. Astronauts Peyton and Bower awaken a hypersleep chamber with no memory or who they are or what their mission might be. While Peyton stays behind to monitor the radio transmitter, Bower ventures out of the chamber into the seemingly abandoned spaceship. The men quickly realize that they are not alone and that the fate of mankind hinges on what they do next. Prometheus. This film is set in 2093 and takes place in the same universe as the Alien movies. A group of explorers, including some archaeologists, are on an undisclosed mission. They arrive at a planet trillions of miles away from Earth. The team spot what they believe to be signs of civilization. They go to investigate and find more than just things. They find conclusive evidence, but some of them have an ulterior motive for being there, including their Wayland Corporation. They believe that this is where the human race actually came from. Things soon turn from excitement to survival once inside their discovery. I Am Legend. Robert Neville Will Smith, a brilliant scientist, is a survivor from a man-made plague that transforms humans into bloodthirsty mutants. He wanders alone through New York City, calling out for other possible survivors and works on finding a cure for the plague using his own immune blood. Neville knows he is badly outnumbered and the odds are against him, and all the while the infected wait for him to make a mistake that will deliver in a while